Here's the thing, guys. What am I talking about tonight? I came in, I talked about Summer Wells. I came in, I talked about Cody Bigsby. Okay, my title is Dolly.
Hi, Dolly. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
I wanted to tell you a little story and give you a little story about when you were talking about the train, the girl in the train track, and the uncle finding body parts. I just kind of wanted to tell my story. It's kind of short about something similar.
Like not even sugar water, just like this water with tea bags in it.
Ooh.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But with Jimmy, it's a shitty jail, but they got ice creams, they got sodas. This ain't the time to attack. You get out. Wow.
Well, I mean, I look at it.
The hot ass. She was angry. That woman was angry. She's like, you tragedy pimp, little hot ass. It's just Dolly. Hello. Did you think any of that stuff bothers me? I don't hang up because I just like to let people act crazy. Because then we get to see how crazy you act, right? Oh, that was too good. Dolly.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Hey, I was just calling to tell you, I've never watched your show before. Thank you for keeping Summer's name out there. But we don't agree with anything you guys are saying as far as Summer goes. But we, honest to God, don't believe that they're responsible for this. We think it's a mistaken identity. That the people they were hanging out with were actually the targets and not the Wells and not Summer. And everything people are saying is driving us nuts because it has nothing to do with Summer.
I'm lost. Like, I just got sucked into a parallel universe or something. You lost me, like. Okay, just. What? Okay, wait, you keep saying we. Are you kin to the Wells?
I am.
Okay, who are you first? We know who we're talking to.
I'm her cousin.
Is your name just Cousin? Do you got a name?
Well, we'll just go with Cuz.
Cuz. All right, Cuz.
Yeah. All right, Cuz.
You on that bullshit?
No. It's all been turned into the TBI.
That's bullshit.
No, I'm not talking bullshit. No, I'm not.
Okay.
It's all been turned into TBI.
And you gave all this information to TBI?
We did. And they're not listening. They're not listening to us. Because they think we're like stupid hillbillies or something. They're not listening. They won't listen. This is just like crazy. Nobody's listening to us. And we turn this into the TBI, and nobody's listening to us. We've already turned these people into the TBI over and over, and nobody's listening. And nobody's listening to us. He's not mentioned. And I turned this into the TBI, and I turned it into, like, nobody listens to us. They think we're freaking hicks from the damn, they treat us like thieves or something. They don't want nothing to do with us. I'm telling you, I've reached out to Josh, and he blew me off. I reached out to, I think his name's Doug. He blew me off. Well, first I reached out to Chris, and he's like with I don't know, the behavior panel.
Yeah, the Cold Case Foundation.
Yeah. And I'm like, listen, here's what
there you go.
Our cousins, here's what we think happened. And he's like, like they blew us off like we were dumb picks or something. I'm like, no, I'm trying to tell you people. I sent to Don B, and he's like, yeah, this guy walking through the woods about the spider, and the person I think that is responsible in Rolling Mountain. And I had a video. I sent to Don B, and he's like, yeah, this guy walking through the woods. I'm like, no, he's walking through fucking railroad tracks, over rivers. But the Wells, I'm telling you, Donnie and Candace are innocent as can be. They didn't do it. They had nothing to do with this little baby going missing. It's not them. And I swear to God, our family does not believe that they're guilty. Honest to God, they're not. And we think that these people honestly took Summer and on mistake. It was not the intended target. Summer was not the one that was supposed to be gone. It's not them. This is not them. They didn't do it. It's not them. But the Wells, I'm telling you, Donnie and Candace are innocent as can be. You don't want to tell the truth.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If Candace is completely innocent, like you're saying, then why all the fuck shit? Why all the
Well, let me tell you why. But Candace lied about the timeline, and she was scared. But now she has nothing else to lose. And Don, the guilt is eating them up alive, and they're coming out. It's not them. And we've already turned these people into the TBI over and over, and nobody's listening. And we keep sending like video proof and proof. This is not them. I'm telling you. And nobody, like, everybody's like, oh, they're innocent. Don and Candace are not the greatest parents. I will agree with that 100,000%. They've made mistakes, but they're innocent. I'm telling you, as we're sitting here breathing, they're innocent. They didn't do this to their baby. They did not. They're shitty parents. They've lost all their children, but they did not. They didn't do that. No, we know how she reacted when her daughter went missing, Sandy, and then she's acting the same way with Summer. She's innocent. I'm telling you, they're not great parents. I'll give you that, but they're innocent. I'm telling you, they're innocent. They didn't do it. It's not them. It's the Crawfords. They need to look closer, and they need to look at these people that were sending, like, the proof. The word on the street, because we still have kin there, the word on the street, Summer was not the intended target there. This has nothing to do with them.
So somebody wanted to kidnap somebody, but they didn't want to kidnap Summer. But when they got there...
No, let me lay it down. Listen. He was busted. He was meeting people from Virginia, okay? The carload of 3 people. An anonymous tip called in, Spider had drugs on him. They busted him that morning. They were pissed off because it was intercepted, okay? and it came back to 110 Ben Hill Road, but it was not the Wells who called it in. It was the Crawfords. It comes down to the Crawfords. I'm telling you right now, listen to me. The Crawfords were the intended target. It was not the Wells. And in our hearts and souls, we believe with every fiber.
Yeah, but did they have a daughter?
Journey. Her name's Journey.
Okay.
They sure did.
Does anybody else find it strange that this lady started spewing this just a day or so after Don Wells agreed on a live that he would stay off of YouTube? Every time things get bad with Don going off, using the N-word, yelling and screaming, sharing things that somehow make him look even worse, something like this happens. Remember the prank call to Mary? They also disappeared for a while after that happened. I can't help but think that this could possibly be another prank set up by Don and Candace. It seems to fit their MO. It's a repetitive behavior. Don blames YouTube for making him look bad. He appears to love getting revenge. But, like always, his attempts fail because we see right through it.
Look up a dude named Spider. Okay,
All right.
He was arrested at 2 o'clock in the morning the day Summer went missing.
Okay.
And he was in a drug deal. Okay, he was arrested a few miles down from their house. You can look this up. His name's Steven, and he goes by Spider. June 15th. You look this up. I'm telling you the truth. They bust Spider.
Okay, his name is Steven, though.
Yeah.
And he was arrested
Yeah,
June
he was arrested.
15th
Yep.
of last
At 2
year.
o'clock in the morning. He puts on his Facebook, keep them stuck and steal their children. He said we steal their kids and homeschool them. And this guy's freaking nuts out of his mind on drugs because he's a drug dealer.
So you're saying this? They done went and got Summer because of this drug he got ratted on, snitching.
It wasn't them, though.
Okay.
Listen to me. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, I already told the TVA. Everybody knows if I tell it, this was the perpetrator. Fuck that. No.
Are you talking
The
about
thing
a
about-
specific sorority or sororities in general?
I think they're all in general. I think just in general. I think that they sign an NDA and they mean it and they stick to it.
This is like, if you look at their timeline, her timeline doesn't make sense because it's not true. Her timeline, she left the home and grandma, or you can call her Grandis or whatever the fuck you want. We call her Candy. Candy was there and she was sleeping and the boys were supposed to be in charge of the home and Candace left.
So I haven't told anybody publicly except for a few of the YouTubers that I've trusted to tell
Where did
them
Candace go? Cuz
Well, you want to know the truth? She went to take Hunter home. She was taking Hunter home. She was there with Hunter and she wasn't supposed to be there with Hunter.
I think it's safe to say the surviving roommates did not go to sleep. They were awake, they were aware, and there the entire time. They were told to go into that bedroom or put into that bedroom. I'm not sure. And they knew who was there.
so you're saying when Allie says that Summer was in the car when she brought Hunter home?
Oh, Ellie,
That's a
sure
lie.
lied. No, and if you go back and look on YouTube, she already admitted that was a lie. That was a big fat lie. She's a big fat liar.
The information come from that body parts were removed and taken away.
The kids all know it. Coming from the kids.
She was like not following Hunter's probation at all. She let him do whatever the fuck he wanted to do with Candace and whoever he wanted to do it with. She didn't give a shit. She was too fat and lazy, sleeping in her bed, on the toilet, whatever the hell she was doing, but she wasn't watching her kid. I'm telling you, that was a lie.
So it's firsthand. It's like going through it, digging through it, asking questions about it. It wasn't like I just came up with it. I haven't created anything.
And somebody called him an anonymous tip, and he was busted. It wasn't the Wells that called him in, but the people they were hanging out with called him in. You can look this up. His name's Steven, and he goes by Spider. June 15th. You look this up. I'm telling you the truth.
Here's the problem I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm not. You may have been told this stuff, but here's the problem I have with it. I'm a realist. And kids today have diarrhea of the mouth. They cannot keep their mouths shut. And for you to be basically the only person out there that has divulged this stuff, and there's supposedly many kids that know this information, that's a tough pill to swallow, Kim. I mean, it really is. I've got questions. I mean, there's like...
And I can tell you privately how I know that, but I can't. See, I didn't think, Trevor, he'd tell anybody that information.
People who go online pretending to be someone they're not and knowingly giving out false information should be charged and or fined. They are stating the information as fact, and they know that it is false. And they are doing it maliciously because they have an agenda and they are targeting and harassing people.